All right, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna kind of build out a ad campaign for my mentorship students' client. They do modular homes in Arizona. Before we kind of go into that, I want to showcase the ads that we scripted for him and kind of get his feedback on kind of that mentorship process. As you guys are gonna see today, we're gonna go over building out the actual campaign for him and his client. But I really the first most important part was helping him script the ads for his client first. So I kind of want to go over that very quickly and kind of get his feedback on what that process looked like and the results we got with it. So when you reached out to us, right, you had this client kind of locked in already. You had a couple of scripts planned out for them, and basically you reached out to us. You locked in a mentorship, and then we re-scripted the ads for you. And then what we're doing in this call, we're basically setting up the ads as well with you. But just from the process of having us script your ads, like what was the biggest shift when it came to copywriting, ad strategy, or just ads and marketing in general that you kind of got from working with us just on the ad scripting side? Like what was a major thing that shifted in your mind or shifted in your mindset when it came to how to script ads or how to create high converting ads for your clients?
Yeah, so at first, it definitely changed a lot when it comes to wording, and copywriting. I noticed that it's very, very important with the kind of wording that you use, especially with the ideal clientele that you want to target. So more higher end clients, you don't want to say, get a free estimate. You want to sound more of like, more professional and more like their exact clientele basically. But definitely the copywriting, I learned how to be more like precise of who we want to target as well when it comes to all of that. And then also structuring how we want to approach the ads also has helped a lot. And then yeah, pretty much it. It definitely has helped a lot because those are like really big key points that you want to make sure that you have in those ads as well.
100%. I think today we're seeing a lot of new people coming to this space, and everyone has their new strategy. Everyone does things differently. But what I tell people in general, even other agency owners, like talk to me about this. Ad scripting, ad copywriting is now the most important part of your entire ad strategy. If you optimize your ad scripts to promote discounts, promotions, you're going to get the trash, the worst, the cheap leads, right? So what we kind of teach our mentorship students, people in general that come get value from us, is how to script ads that appeal to higher ticket projects or higher ticket clients. And really that's where you see the ad copywriting be very important, because rich people like specific words and copywriting, whereas cheap people like cheap copywriting, cheap discounts, promotions, right? So the best example to kind of show you that is I want to kind of roast you a little bit and show what your ads look like before we scripted them for you, right? And show you why ours are way better. I think even just our hooks that you filmed on your own, our hooks are fucking 100%. They're going to be high converting for you. So pretty much what we noticed when we went over your ads initially, when you reached out to us for mentorship, was that a lot of your ads were kind of leaning on the pain points of working with other contractors, right? The reason why we tell a lot of people not to do that is because you don't want to give people objections in your ads. You want to give people more reasons to work with you and not more reasons not to trust you, right? So the simple things that we did when we re-scripted your ads for you, which is you get included in the mentorship, we run your ads and then we actually script your ads for you as well, is we fixed everything entirely to focus on three things. One tour ad showcasing the final product of what a modular home looks like so that your clients can see exactly what a modular home is and what they're investing in. The second thing we did was we touched on the financing, which is a key selling point of your client, right? Majority of their homes actually have financing options and they're actually used for their clients. So that was a very important selling point. The third ad was authority, right? Touching on how many homes they built and they've sold across their 26 years of experience. So that's kind of the winning ads framework that we help you, that we scripted for you with your client, was one authority, one financing, and then one tour ad. And that's very different than what you had here. You can kind of see the different things here. You had the basic bare bones of it. We just helped optimize it, make them final, and you can kind of see they're going to be way more high converting now. And you kind of see when we played them, right? The hook is all that matters. And the hook wins with all of these.
Arizona homeowners, right behind me is a beautiful custom manufactured home. It's move-in ready.
Move-in ready, custom manufactured home. That's a tour ad.
Phoenix homeowners, owning your dream manufactured home just got a lot easier.
Just got a lot easier. How does working with your business benefit me? right? Timeline, speed, efficiency.
Phoenix homeowners, owning your dream manufactured home just got a lot easier.
Fuck, that hook alone I'm hella proud of, bro. And it took me like maybe 10 minutes of market research, going to ads library, finding other people running ads. And actually, this is a hook I didn't even steal from any other company. I saw it on another website. So it wasn't even from another ad. It was from another website I came across. So it shows you the value of doing market research, the value of ad copywriting, and why ad copywriting is now the most important part of your ad process. Because with bad ad copywriting, you get bad ads, and then you get bad results on the back end. So just wanted to start the video off with that to kind of show what you get in the mentorship, why it's valuable for people that join it, and then kind of get your feedback on it as well.
Yeah, and I also helped a lot more how to do competitor research right. Because, I mean, all I would do is just go to ads library, try all these keywords, slap a bunch of keywords, open a lot of different ways to do market research. That's like really underrated.
Dude, the hack is literally, you do two things, right? You don't want to just go to ads library. The easiest thing that you do is you go to Instagram Explore and you search up Modular Home Company, Arizona, Modular Home Company, New York, like whatever markets you want to look at. You can even do East Coast, West Coast, and look at other companies that are doing organic content. Organic content is the best place to do market research because you're seeing what videos go viral, what hooks are working better, instead of just going to ads library, because half the ads in ads library are not converting. They're wasted money. They're like horrible ads in general. So going to Instagram Explorer, easy way to go look at what's working organically. And then what we do on the back end of that too is we just go find the biggest company in the modular home industry, and we see who's actually spending the most in ads. So we go to the biggest person first, the industry leader, to see what they're doing, because they're the ones spending the most money on marketing, the most money on ads. So they're the people that you actually want to copy and replicate and kind of build off of what's working. So don't just go to ads library. Those are two different options you have to not only do market research, but build actual strategies and campaigns that build off of what's working and not just like what you think is going to work, you know? So first thing we're going to do is kind of go over your ads. So the benefit that you had of joining the mentorship was basically we help you script new ads for this client. You kind of gave me a client profile, basically who their ideal client is, basically their selling points for their product, just overall who they want to target with their company. So I just want to kind of go over, let's go over the ads first, kind of see if there's anything that we need to tweak before setting up the actual ads manager, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Cool. All right, let's do it like this.
Phoenix homeowners, owning your dream manufactured home just got a lot easier.
At Best Buy Homes, we're a full-service manufactured home dealer with over 26 years of experience, and we proudly delivered over 1,000 affordable and move-in ready homes to Arizona families all across the state. Our manufactured homes offer full customization options, modern designs, and flexible financing options to help you own your own dream home at prices you can afford. So whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade your home, we make home ownership simple.
Click the link below to explore our full selection of affordable manufactured homes and book your free consultation today with Best Buy Homes.
So the first thing I'll tell you is you still need more B-roll. So with this one, like when he's just yapping, like right here, that's where you need like more B-roll of the actual stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like you can keep it the way it is; it will still perform because he did that. Oh shit, he did that at the very beginning. But I would just say the more time or the more content you have outside of them just yapping on camera, it's gonna help the ad perform better.
Arizona homeowners, right behind me is a beautiful custom manufactured home. It's move-in ready. We just delivered to this homeowner here in Paulden. What's even crazier, this entire home was completed in just about 2 months. We're gonna go inside so we can check out the interior. When you first walk in, you have your living room to enjoy time with your family. You have a spacious dining room, the beautiful kitchen island with custom wood cabinets and great sturdy shelving. All stainless steel Whirlpool appliances, 9-foot flat ceilings, and all fully customizable for you and your family's needs. We have your laundry room and lino flooring all throughout until we reach the bedrooms. Right here we have your 2 beds and guest bath.
Can you hear the smoke detector in the back?
Yeah, bro.
And over here would be your master bedroom with its own personal bath and closet. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade your home, at Best Buy Mobile Homes, we offer flexible financing options to help you own your dream.
Low-key, I would still argue this is the best ad you have because you're actually showcasing the product. So what we tell people is you need like 3 ads when you run like high-ticket construction or home service ads. You need a tour ad showcasing the actual product. Testimonial ads always work, but those are more for retargeting. And then you need like a basic, like straight to the point. What do you do? Who's your company? So with this one, I think you did a good job. Let me check out this last one.
Phoenix homeowners, owning your dream manufactured home just got a lot easier.
At Best Buy Mobile Homes, we're a full-service modular and manufactured home dealer with over 26 years of experience, and we've proudly helped deliver over 1,000 affordable and move-in ready homes to families all across Arizona. And one of the biggest reasons families today are choosing manufactured homes is simple. You can own a modern, customizable...
See, for here, like when he talks about a mobile home, like he's just yapping. You want to have more like drone footage or at least more things that showcase what a modular home is, instead of him yapping about it. So that's the only thing I think is missing is find those points where they're talking for more than 3 seconds and just add a couple more B-roll. Doesn't have to be like the nicest photos or drone footage, just like add more things that showcase what their catalog has, right? Simple images is fine.
With flexible financing options and affordable monthly payments without the price tag of a traditional custom home. Our homes feature modern layouts, energy efficient designs, customization options.
Yeah, see, basically all of that you want to bring up like forward to the front.
Yeah.
And financing programs built to make the home buying process simple and stress-free. So whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade your home, we make home ownership simple.
Click the link below to explore our full selection of affordable manufactured homes and book your free consultation today with Best Buy Homes.
I look at cooked on these ads, not gonna lie. The script was fire. The videography was pretty good too. So I'm actually excited to get this up and running. What I'll tell you is, just from looking at it, like these two are gonna be the best performing ads. This one is basically the same as this one, but I know this one was more engaging for me. So in general, I know it's gonna convert better. Overall, pretty good. You can make those changes and adjustments if you want. It just add a couple more B-roll in those clips. So what we can do now, I think I'm pretty confident, like just launching those right now if you wanted to, or if you want to make those edits, that's fine. But what we'll do right now is just go up and set up the ads manager on your end, and then we'll kind of go over some key points of how to set up the campaign.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to launch tomorrow because I already followed up to the client like 2-3 times to add a payment method, and he hasn't.
Oh, there's no rush to launch it. I will tell you, like, it's always better to launch. Fuck, my other ads are printing right now. It's always good to launch at the beginning of the week. So you never want to launch, especially like it's Memorial Day weekend. So I would even tell you to launch on Tuesday, or else you're gonna like have a higher cost per lead trying to outbid other people that are spending enormous amounts of money this weekend because they're running like promotions and discounts. So wait till Tuesday. And honestly, there's no rush to launch his ads because you're at a Memorial Day weekend and it's gonna be more expensive for ad costs at least. Okay,
cool. When you run campaigns for these kind of clients, do you do CBO or ABO?
We'll pull up the ads manager. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and do it.
Because me personally, I'm on the ad set right now. So let's see.
All right, give me 1 second. So what I'll tell you is you have 3 ads. I would not. What's the budget for the client?
100.
100 a day.
Yeah.
That's like 3,000 a month.
Like around that much, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna fucking print. Okay, so what I would do is I would not do an ad set then, because we want to figure out. Let me just set this up how I would set it up. You can exit out, and we'll just create a new one from scratch. So just for the YouTube video, for the people watching, basically this client builds and sells modular homes in Arizona. Majority of their clients do financing, so we have to consider that when we do ads and the funnel. More importantly, the ticket size of their modular build is around, what is it, 300,000, 200,000, 300,000, around there.
Yeah, like 200, 300, yeah.
And then he kind of has 2 different types of markets that we'll be targeting with the ads. One of them is like first-time home buyers. That's like a unique market itself. The second one is people looking for like more ADUs, which is the same thing as kind of the same size as the modular home, maybe a little smaller. But that's kind of the same. The logic we're going to be using is we have 2 markets we can target: first-time home buyers looking for modular homes, or the ADU market, which is people looking to build like ADUs, and the modular home kind of acts as the ADU in that sense. So let's just go ahead and create a new campaign from scratch, and I'll kind of walk you through how I would do this. And I wouldn't do it as an ad set. I would just do it each ad in its own campaign, and I'll tell you kind of the logic behind that. So go ahead and do leads, do continue. Um, do your daily budget of like $30 is fine to start off with, and you can increase it from there.
Cool.
And then go to the second part.
Then we go to ad set.
Yeah, your thing froze too. So okay, there we go. So go to ad set. So the main thing that we're gonna do is talk about targeting. I think everyone else knows how to do the other things. So I'm just gonna do the targeting and then the funnel. That's all we're gonna talk about in the video. So on the targeting side, you can do show suggestions. Scroll down.
Oh, this one.
So age has to be, let me search up this. Average first time home buyer age in Arizona. 40 years old. So I would do 30. You're gonna only have 30 there.
Yeah.
30 to 65 is cool for detailed targeting. So I know a lot of people watching this video, every agency owner has different targeting. For ADU specifically, we've tested this with all of our mentorship students, with all my ADU clients. This is the real estate development. Put that in.
This one?
Yeah, that one. And then real estate investing. So that by itself is how I would launch it. Because you have a higher ticket thing, product, construction service, I would consider, if it makes sense, because we're starting this in Phoenix, right? Phoenix is the main city we're kind of expanding from. You can add an income qualifier. So you can do top 10% income. So put that in just so you can see it. So this is something that I would actually split test across your 3 ads. But top 10% income basically means that your ad is going to start running or pushing your ads in neighborhoods that have the top 10% income. So that's people that make $200K plus.
This one right here.
Yeah, household income top 10%. So this is something that for a lot of higher ticket services, we like to add that household income, because someone that makes 20K is not going to be able to afford your modular home, right? Someone that makes 200K a year will have access to financing, other options that they can use to buy this home. So income, I think, is very important, especially if you don't want to overwhelm your client with horrible trash leads that can't even afford the service, right? So honestly, this is what I would do if I were launching this campaign, is these, and then launch it. So that's one campaign. I would put this, let me think about what ad I would put here, because you have 3.
Home at affordable prices you can. Arizona homeowners, right behind me is a beautiful custom manufactured home.
I would do the tour ad for this one. So I would label this ad tour. And we'll kind of walk you through the first time home buyer angle. I don't think it's going to work for you. I would just focus on like the ADU market angle. But we can just walk through it just so you have the idea. Oh shit, where'd it go? Okay. So this is one of our real estate clients. For them, we have a first time home buyer academy. And basically what I'm going to show you is the logic behind doing, especially when you have 3 ads and like only 3 creatives, the logic of doing campaign versus ad set structures. Basically what you asked me, ABO versus CBO. Yeah. So for this client, we created 3 ads for them, right? What I did was, instead of putting all those ads into one campaign and 3 different ad sets under one campaign, I don't like doing that, because what you see Meta do, especially in the very beginning, is they put all the budget towards the winning ad, like off the bat. The problem with doing that is our agency spends a lot of time doing market research and scripting good ads, right? So by doing that, we're not allowing, or Meta is not allowing our ads to compete against each other. It's having the ads as compete against each other. And we never like to do that, because it doesn't give, or Meta doesn't give enough time for your ads to compete against each other for you to figure out which one actually has a lower cost per lead. Meta does that automatically for you, but I hate doing that. What we do is we test very fast. This is a perfect example, right? We have 3 ads. Each campaign has its own ad. And we like to have the ads compete against each other in their own campaigns, because then you get a true cost. Okay, this ad had a 54 cost per lead versus this one that had a 14. You have the same budget directed towards each one. And then after a week, you can figure out, okay, this is our best ad. I'm going to pause these other 2 and then just run this one. If you do ad set, ABO, if you do that strategy, like those numbers are hard to get because I can't show you that example, but if you watch my other YouTube video, you'll see a perfect example of what I mean by that. Like Meta puts too much money in the winner, and then the other two just get fucked. I like to run each ad in its own campaign because we put a lot of effort to make sure they all perform. And after a week or 2 weeks, you can kind of figure out, okay, campaign versus campaign, ad versus ad, which one actually had the best stats.
Got it. Is it ABO? I don't know if maybe I'm just not saying it right, but is it like the Because what I do is I usually run one campaign, 3 different ad sets, and then each ad set has its own ad.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't like doing that because what happens is the ad sets are competing against each other. So the first week what you're going to see is Meta's going to put majority of the budget into one ad set. But a month later, there's another ad set that might perform better, but all the budget's going towards that top ad. So what we like to do is don't have ad sets go against each other, have campaigns go against each other. And one ad should be in one campaign. That's how we do it, just because we actually go out and script, produce high converting ads. So we want to make sure that all the effort doesn't get wasted with our campaign structure. So we want ads to go against ads, not ad sets against ad sets.
Okay, got it.
And that, I think the ABO structure works very well for people that have high spend accounts. It works especially well when you're selling products and not services, because then you have to like go into different markets, test income, test all these other like targeting features. Whereas with services, because they're more localized, like just spend time making good ads and then have them compete against each other, not like do a lot of back end testing and shit like that. You don't need to do that if your clients aren't spending more than $5,000-$10,000 a month. But so I want to show you this because this targets first-time home buyers. You can see our cost per lead is around $14, and this goes to a course. So it's a first-time home buyer course, and the course is kind of our funnel to give value to people off the bat, and then nurture them to the bottom of the funnel where they book a call with their team. So for this, I just want to show you what we're doing for first-time home buyer targeting to show you what you could be doing. I don't know if it's going to make so much sense for you, but we'll discuss anyways. So age 30 to 65, detailed targeting. This is how you target first-time home buyers. So first-time home buyer real estate, mortgage calculator, credit and lending. And then you want to go to mortgage loans and banking. That's people looking for like mortgages and loans. And then these are just the platforms people look on when they're in the market for real estate, right? Very simple. I don't know if this is going to be the best strategy to start off with. We can for sure split test it with one of your campaigns, see if it works. But what I will tell you is, because you're selling a modular home, I would test it, not going to lie. Put it in one campaign, test the first time home buyer thing, and you're going to see if, one, the cost per lead is the same, more or less, but more importantly, you want to see, like, are we actually getting appointments booked and actual conversions from the first time home buyer academy, or from the first time home buyer campaign.
Okay, fine.
But you can basically screenshot this if you want. These are like the interests that we use for first time home buyers.
Let's see. One sec. Okay, I got it.
And then there's this one, last one you missed.
I got it.
So now you can share your screen and we can kind of set up the other two. And because you only have 3 ads, I would recommend just making each ad its own campaign. And then you can kind of test between that, which campaign has the best results. Because the point is doubling down on the best campaign. If you do the ad set stuff, you're kind of doing the same thing. You're just doing it in a reverse order, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you mess with the further limit reach of your ads?
No, I don't do that.
Oh.
So there's a lot of things I don't touch, bro. Honestly, the placement stuff you probably already know, right? Just feeds and reels.
This one. Because what I usually do for my clients is do this one, because I feel like when I tested this one before with a lot of clients.
Yeah, we don't do that. Turn that off.
So we do this one?
I guess they changed it. Normally it's just a button you can click. It's Advantage Plus. That's basically it.
Okay. So do you want me to click this one?
Yeah, that's fine. Do what you normally do. I'm just gonna consult you on the other thing. So the
pretty much everything I changed. The location. So we're gonna do.
So I would start in Phoenix and then do the 50-mile radius outside of that. And then with the first time homebuyer one, that's where I would do the statewide.
Statewide, so like Okay. All right. 50 miles.
So unselect to reach more people likely to respond.
That was never there. I don't know where the hell that came from. But
So Phoenix 50 miles, that's good.
Years of experience, and we've proudly helped deliver over 1,000 affordable and move-in ready homes to families all across Arizona. And
This one you can get rid of the top 10%.
okay.
And that's good to go. Just make sure that placements are just feeds and reels.
Yeah, I never really mess with this right here.
Oh, wait, really? No, you do.
No.
Show more settings.
Yeah.
You always want to do this, bro. So placement controls. Go to the edit. You never do this?
Nah,
Dude, this is the most. This is the most important part. So this makes sure that your budget just goes to showing your ads in feeds and reels. So if you press the feeds,
Yeah.
The far left, yeah, press that. You're gonna see how your ads are running on Facebook Business Explorer, Instagram Home, Facebook notifications. You don't want Facebook Marketplace. You don't want your ads running on any of those like options.
This one, the Business Explorer.
Yeah, so take all those off. You only want Facebook feed and Instagram feed.
Okay, so turn all these off.
Basically, yeah. This is where people spend not spend. They burn a lot of their ad spend. Why do you want your ads showing up on Explore Home? People aren't finding your business there. You want reels and feeds.
Yeah, and then this one, the Explorer Home.
I'll get rid of that one. You just want feeds here. So feed. Instagram profile feed. You unselected that one. No, yeah. The top 4 basically you want selected.
Okay.
And then scroll down. Let's go each one by one.
All right.
That's good. Go to in-stream. That's good. And then apps and sites. Search results is fine. And then unselect apps and sites. Oh, damn, you never did this. That's crazy. And then allow limited spending. Unselect that. So now we just make sure that the budget goes to feeds and reels. That's where your leads actually come from. Everything else is just trash. You're wasting money there.
It's actually nuts. Holy shit.
Dude, and it's funny how like little buttons that Meta hides, like the last step you just did there, if you did not unselect that, everything you did before that would be like for no reason because it would still put money on it. So just make sure that you look for those little things to unselect because Meta always selects it automatically.
Damn.
So this one is Phoenix, and then we're not doing any income. We're just doing those 2 interests.
Okay, cool.
And I will tell you, it's going to be important for you to add interests. I wouldn't do any broad, because it's like thinking about a bowling alley, right? This is like my best metaphor. If you're a kid, right, and you want your ads to get momentum, you want your ads to have like those barriers, right, to show like give you the lane to get your leads. Without those barriers there, it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to be a little more expensive to get leads in the door. So a lot of people will say broad targeting is the best now. Yes, in many cases it is, but in our experience, when it comes to like ADUs and modular homes, custom homes, like this simple 2 interest targeting helps give those like what are they called in bowling? Those I'm blanking on that term, but those like guides, those guides.
I know what he's talking about.
Fuck, what is it? Fuck, I don't care. Okay, exit out of this and we'll make one more.
Okay.
But you'll see, like when we start running the ads, you'll see the difference between ABO and CBO. In our experience, like when you have 3 ads, when you have a lot of creatives, you can do ad sets. When we have 3 ads, we like to just put them in a campaign because what you're going to be doing at the end of the day is doubling down on your top winner or your top 2. So the fastest way to do that is to do campaign versus campaign instead of putting hella ad sets under one campaign. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Do you leave this on?
No. Unselect that.
Okay, so I gotta turn it off on the other. Custom audiences. Oh, did it? Oh, it's right here.
So that's the same, and then just do Phoenix, and then you're good.
Okay, yeah, it's already on Phoenix.
Perfect. Okay, so the last thing that we have to go over is we went over the targeting, the age, really figuring out the interest to target. So that's pretty much straightforward and simple. What I want to do now is kind of go over a funnel. And I think the best way to think about how we should make this funnel, you can unshare. I'll share my screen. We'll go over one client. When you met with this client, did he go over how he wants to receive leads? Like, is he expecting booked appointments? Is he expecting like simple like text messages, emails when he gets a new lead, or what?
Text messages, emails. They're gonna go directly to him and his sales team.
Okay, perfect. So this is a perfect example of a funnel that I would use for you. So what we're doing is, this is also this is an architecture company in Phoenix, and basically they work with like home builders, developers, people that build like $1 million projects, and they basically just help them on the like virtual design, all that shit, right? So this ad is targeting other businesses. It's more B2B, but I want to show you the funnel just to give you an idea of what I think would work for you. So what we're doing with this funnel is, it's a Facebook lead form with like 4 or 3 questions. Let me see. This is my other mentorship student, by the way. What we're doing with him is it's a couple of questions that qualify the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you get the contact information. So I would think about 4 questions that you want to use to qualify, in this case for your client. And then the end of the funnel, after they confirm their phone number, it takes them to scheduling their free consultation on the company website. So the reason you want to do this instead of taking people directly to the website is because you want to give Meta data first. So the fastest way to get data in your account is to use a Facebook lead form. So we do that because we want to generate leads, and that's our main funnel. A lot of the times for bigger companies, especially when you do like custom homes or luxury projects, the best campaign to run is directly to their website and then a contact form or a call booking funnel. But we don't have enough data to do that yet, and we don't want to start off doing that because then the cost per lead is going to be fucking insane to start off with. So what I'll tell you is, beginning for this client, start out with a Facebook lead form. After a month of getting data in the account, optimize a campaign to run leads directly to the website call booking funnel, because then you're going to have enough data to optimize for that. And then your client, his ads are running directly to getting calls booked and not just leads filling out Facebook lead forms. So he'll get better results at the end of the day. That makes sense?
Oh, you want me to put it down?
Yeah, just put in your notes. This is something that I would honestly do with your client, because it helps you, or do it after you get like their sales / qualifying or pre-qualifying like frameworks.
Yeah. So when are you planning to purchase a home, a modular home? When are you planning to purchase a modular?
Not purchase. Do like, what is your timeline? Use the word timeline. When is your new home? What's your timeline to purchase a new home?
What's your timeline? There you go.
And then do a timeline, or do ASAP. Do 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 months to 12 months.
Six to 12 months. Okay, got it.
Cool.
Now I wanna take notes of what I should ask him on this call, because this guy sometimes.
Well, this is a simple thing you can text him, right? Just send him a screenshot or a little Loom video. Hey, I just want to share the qualifying questions that we have for the ads right now. Just want to make sure they align with what you guys normally do. If not, can you send me like other questions you would prefer to ask in this? Yeah. So you didn't have to call him, just send him a simple text.
Okay.
But you can kind of see how we're trying to use the funnel to pre-qualify, get information on them, and then the funnel on the back end is going to send them to the website where they can look at the floor plans, look at the catalog, and then from there they get nurtured, educated by the website, and then they can book the call on their own. Yeah.
Contact info, it is.
And I want to emphasize the reason that we're doing the funnel like this instead of straight to call booking is because for a newer account, first time running ads, especially if they don't have the greatest social media presence, booking a call is going to be fucking not too hard, but it's going to come at a big cost to try to do that up front with no data. So we're using a Facebook lead form to get data in the account fast. After a month, if you have a lot of results and good data and good conversions, I would recommend from there taking leads directly to the website call bookings page because you have enough data to optimize for that conversion now.
Yeah.
But overall, any questions for me on the targeting side, campaign setup, funnel? I think you got most of it pretty much done.
Yeah.
So schedule your modular home consultation today and explore a catalog of different modular homes or whatever, and financing options. Something like that.
Let me make this.
So once we get the feedback from your client, we'll optimize the campaign, the targeting, all that stuff. But I would think he would get better results just targeting existing homeowners looking for like more ADU style modular homes versus first time home buyers, just because I think financing is the big question there of who can afford his product or not. What I would do is actually not take them there. I would take them to the homepage. The reason for that is because I don't know if you have a pixel set up yet on this, but when you do that pixel on the website, you want to see when leads get sent there, what button are they clicking? Are they clicking floor plans first, contact us first, like go up, go to the very top? Obviously, when they come here, they have 3 buttons to choose from, right? The call, the explore, the start. And basically what you want to do is with your pixel, track which one they go to so that when you launch your new campaign next month, you're optimizing for people that click the call, click the explore, or click the start project.
Fire.
So people that basically take action on the website. Other than that, so that's pretty much all I have for the video. So we'll end it here. Appreciate you guys watching. Hasta luego. Bye-bye.